Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I have been incredibly busy these days. Even though I had my Easter vacation, I was working from morning till evening, but I have been getting quite a lot of questions about when my next video is going to be up, and I really don't want to have you wait for too long because I miss you too. So here it is. I'm doing this a bit impromptu, so if the editing is not great, I apologize. I hope you enjoy this video. I will be sharing with you my 7 favorite oatmeal recipes. So here we go. Recipe number 1 will be stovetop oatmeal with banana and peanut butter and loads of other ingredients. Recipe number 2 will be apple cinnamon oats. Recipe number 3 will be melon Nutella and cocoa oats. Recipe 4 will be muesli. Recipe 5 will be bulgur. Recipe 6 will be carrot cake oatmeal. And recipe 7 will be granola. So, first recipe. This must be my absolute favorite. It's made on the stove as opposed to microwaved, and it includes banana, peanut butter, milk, chia seeds, cinnamon, and sunflower seeds. Any other nuts or seeds also work quite well. I generally have sunflower seeds, as these are the ones I currently have in my cupboard, and I finished all my other ones. But I also quite enjoy pumpkin seeds, walnuts, almonds, anything really. As long as they just add a little bit of crunch. So this is how I prepare my oats. I cut up half my banana and put that in my oatmeal while it is on the stove, and I put the remainder on at the end so that the oatmeal is quite sweet. For milk, I generally just use whole milk, although whatever you want to put in there, almond milk, soy milk, goat milk, anything, go right ahead. It's quite nice too, but expensive. It's also quite nice to add in cocoa powder in here, or some egg whites, or a whole egg. Just make sure that it is cooked through, obviously. With this, I like to drink some coffee, or some black tea, or obviously some fresh mint tea. Whatever you like. Recipe number 2. Overnight oats. I make this quite regularly because by having your oats soak overnight, it's more easily digestible. Some of the anti-nutrients are taken care of. So how do you make overnight oats? Put your oats in your bowl, add milk or water, add an acidic medium. I will generally put in some yogurt or some lemon juice, and then a little bit of whole wheat flour, and leave that overnight. The next morning, I just add some additional milk and pop it into the microwave as I would normally do. So this recipe is another really nice combination of apple, cinnamon. I put in some berry powder that I got in the bio shop in Belgium, some flax, some peanut butter, of course, and again, drink with it whatever you like. This morning I opted for some fresh ginger tea because I bought myself a chunk for recipes, so why not use the leftovers for some tea? Delicious. On to recipe number 3. For this recipe, things will look and taste a little bit different. This time we are again soaking the oats overnight, but we won't be heating them up in the morning. We're also not going to add an acidic medium or whole wheat flour, but we're going to add milk and a little bit of honey, potentially some cinnamon and some flax seeds. Today we are making muesli. So we leave this overnight, and the next morning I generally top it with either a pear or some melon, chopped fruits, dried fruits, I also like to add yogurt and granola, some additional honey. If, like me, you ran out of granola, nuts and seeds are close seconds, or you can also crush some Weetabix on top for some extra crunchiness. Because it's quite a soft, sweet kind of breakfast, I like to drink a softer kind of tea with it as well. I really love peppermint or lemon or even fruit tea with this, or a glass of juice. As I had this melon lying around, recipe number 4 will also use melon. However, feel free to replace it with an apple, a banana, a pear, or any other sweet fruit you might have. And make your oats either overnight or on the stove. Add your fruit, add cocoa powder, and Nutella. Delicious. Whenever I microwave my oats, I will add milk, put it in the microwave until it becomes pretty dry, then add more milk, put it in the microwave again, and repeat this usually 3 times because I never quite know how much liquid to put in there, and I just like it quite milky. Recipe number 5. Not technically oatmeal, but quite similar and a great breakfast or snack. I generally have it for snack, but it works for breakfast as well. It is bulgur pudding with pineapple. You can also use rice for this, but I like making it with bulgur. This recipe will also be in my cookbook, which I'm hoping to finalize soon. I will let you know. Subscribe and you will be the first to know. So for this recipe, per person you will need 60 grams of bulgur and about 200-250 milliliters of milk. I also like to add cinnamon and some honey. For toppings, my preferred topping is pineapple and some walnuts, some raisins, potentially some more cinnamon. So yeah, combine the milk, cinnamon, bulgur, and honey in a pot. Heat it, let it boil for a while, for about 20 minutes, and it should be done. Put it in a bowl, add your toppings, and enjoy. Recipe number 6 is something I tried out recently. I found it, I think, on Instagram, and it seemed like a very intriguing thing to try out. It is called carrot cake oatmeal, and basically you prepare your regular oatmeal. I like to prepare it with apple and raisins and cinnamon, and then just grate carrot into it. I know it sounds a little bit weird, but it's actually quite nice. I'm not planning to do it very often because the grating took ages, but do try it out. I do recommend it. It's very good. Oh, and as this video was a bit impromptu, as I said, I am running out of oatmeal at the moment, so if my portions look a little bit smaller than they usually are, that is actually true. I've been eating slightly smaller portions of oatmeal and just been having some extra bread and toast and other little bits and pieces afterwards before my order arrives today. Oh, just for comparison, the right bowl is mine and the left one is just from one of my flatmates. As you can see, there's quite a difference in size. For example, if I put that one inside of mine, it's extra clear. There's also some other bowls that I've seen around here that are even smaller. So clearly mine are a bit bigger than the average bowl. But who wants to go for 4s and 5s and 6 servings when you can just pile it all into one big bowl? My plates are also huge, which is lovely. For this last recipe, granola, I just put together a whole bunch of oatmeal, honey, butter, all sorts of nuts and seeds and dried fruits. I had dried apricots, which I cut into pieces. I had raisins, walnuts, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, almonds, cashews, and I think that's about it. I put that all on an oven tray and put it into the oven for the preheated oven for about 30 minutes at 180 degrees. And I stirred about every 10 minutes to see if it was ready. It is ready when it's about golden brown, and it's amazing on yogurt with fruit or muesli. Yeah, try it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I went through a lot of trouble to have it done by today and to have it ready for you today. So I hope you like it. Do let me know if you try out any of the recipes or if you have any of your own favorite recipes. Also be sure to like this video, to subscribe, and to keep an eye out for that recipe book, which I promise you will come. Except for that, take care. I hope to see you next month, and I'll see you later.